Good day, my fellow countrymen. Yes, there have been kind of concern of unrest between Nigeria and Ghana, where the Ghanaians have been protesting for some weeks now that Igbos must go, and recently begin to use the word Nigeria must go. Whichever way, it's still the same Nigeria. There's something I have observed, which is very, very silent all this while. I observe that in spite of this crisis, threatening of life, closing of shops, breaking of shop, counter accusations here and there, the president of Ghana, John Mahama, has not said anything meaningful except the word he gave the foreign minister of Nigeria, Ms. Ono, who is simply told that we are brothers and sisters, there's no problem, they will look into it. And that was the best we can hear from him. But such lip service can only be sold to a blind and deaf person. A man with brain and intelligence knows it's a lip service. You know why I call it a lip service? When a government is serious to put an end to a protest, something that is life-threatening, something that will bring a strained relationship between two countries, they know how to go about it. Take for example, in South Africa, when the Dudula group came up against the foreign blacks, that no foreign blacks will be allowed to have access to their medical facilities. It was very disturbing. Their president, Cyril Ramaphosa, instructed the police to go out and get those people, the Dudula members, arrested. That was how that crisis in South Africa was quelled. Since this face-off between Nigerian traders or Nigerians in Ghana started, I have never heard or seen John Mahama, the elected president of Ghana, come out giving an instruction to either the police or the army to go after those protesting. I've never seen him. It's just a lip service. No one can convince me he is not in support with his country, asking Nigerians to go. No one. On the other hand, these actions of Ghana, South Africa, is threatening the Pan-Africanism, which the likes of late Kwame Nkrumah fought for. Currently, we have the likes of Julius Malema of South Africa. We have Professor Patrick Lumumba. We have the likes of Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso. These are men who are fighting for, looking towards African unionism. If all this Pan-African effort these guys are making are being thwarted by all these pockets of protests, xenophobia feelings here and there, do you think it will see the light of the day? The answer, of course, is no. They are fighting of spirit of one Africa, Africa as a continent. And within us, there's these xenophobic feelings, heavily coming from South Africa and from Ghana. The crisis going on in Ghana has equally exposed the weaknesses of our government here in Nigeria. We have somebody who is in charge of Nigerians in diaspora, Abike Dabiri. Since this crisis in Ghana started, has anybody had her make a comment or visit there? No, because there's this perceived feelings. She has hatred for a particular tribe in Nigeria. She felt it is their case. So she decided to keep mute over what is going on. Every action has a consequence. If by the time the Nigerians are frustrated, their businesses are destroyed, they are forced to leave Ghana, and they come down to Nigeria, do you expect such a person to fold his hand and just look at his life wasted? No. He will possibly start thinking of a reprisal. By the time they take action to pay back what the Ghanaians have done to them, that is the time you will see our president instructing the police, instructing the army to get on the street and start using water or rubber bullets on them. Now this case is building up gradually. I think a responsible government should step in aggressively to nip it off, but before the situation gets out of hand. A stitch in time saves life. I don't know what is in the mind of our government, but it's not the best. Everywhere we go, there is this hatred against the Nigerians. You look at Dubai, every now and then, they are chasing Nigerians out. They are placing embargo on Nigerians coming in. US, UK, Canada, all of them, even within African countries, there is no safe haven for Nigerians anymore. Is it not enough for our government to go home and look inward and see how they can best fix this country to become heaven of attraction for other countries to come in? How long shall this drama continue? I have to speak out on the lip services of both governments from Nigeria and Ghana. There is a deceit in the air. The government should stand up and call a spade a spade. If they don't want their nationals to interleave across, let everybody stay in his country. Enough is enough. Has spoken. If a government that is responsible or have a listening ear of what people are saying, this is the time for them to act. Let those that have ear, let them hear. Please don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to comment. Thank you very much. And I don't know how long the Igbos are going to be chased up and down wherever they are found. I'm already talking of 2027. Nobody's looking at the happenings around the world. Where is questionable? The chief, in terms of giving title, should decline, no matter how much they offer them. The criminals are taking